And welcome back. As Athens Bible School is setting up for the robotics team, I'm going to talk to Bill Mathews right here on the square in Athens. But if you're in the Huntsville area or Decatur area or any surrounding area, if you can see this show, if you can hear this show, call Bill Mathews.
That's right. Exactly.
Get someone you can actually sit and talk to. When people come to see you, you don't just push them off to somebody else. They actually get an appointment with you.
That's right.
Which is important.
Yeah, a lot of attorneys, when you call, if you see their billboard or something, if you call that attorney's office, you'll get a switch operator, and then they'll farm you off to an attorney who's not even in the law firm you were talking to.
You know, I've heard of stories of when you don't even actually see your attorney in person until you show up that day for the case.
Yeah.
Which is scary all by itself,
Right.
especially if it's a big case. Let's talk about wills. I know we talk about wills a lot, but the importance of wills is just, we can't stress it enough.
Yeah.
What if you're a young couple, you have a child, you have a car accident, and either both parents pass away or one? I mean, there's things that need to be settled.
Oh, yeah. I mean, exactly. In a will, you're going to designate who's going to be the guardian of your children. So if you have a child, you need to have a will. And it's so important for young people to have a will. And I can't stress that enough. But we have lots of older people that don't have wills.
And they're affordable.
They're so inexpensive. And if you don't have a will, you've got to purchase a bond. You're required to purchase a bond, and the price of the bond is more than what it costs to get a will most of the time.
And your wishes may not even happen.
Oh yeah, it makes it so much harder. Your heirs have got to get court approval to sell the house. Really, to do anything, they have to get court approval. If you have a will, then you go ahead and you authorize your personal representative, the executor or the executrix, to do whatever you need them to do. And it's so much easier. And then when you come and hire a lawyer to probate the estate, if you've got a will, the lawyer's not going to charge you as much.
It's a whole lot less expensive.
Right, it's a whole lot less expensive.
Bill, families never argue when there's money involved in an estate.
You know,
I've seen families fight over $10,000,
Yes.
and you think it was like $1 million to them.
They'll fight over a piece of furniture, they'll fight over pictures, they fight over everything, and that's another important reason is you go ahead and designate the member of the family, which one of your children would be the best to handle the will, and then the other children, they know that you designated that child.
And they can't dispute that.
Right, they can't dispute that, and they'll honor your wishes better.
That makes a lot of sense. Other than that, you also do child support cases, you do divorces, you do real estate. I mean, if you need a general attorney, you handle it.
I'm just a small town attorney, and so if you come see me, I can do a little bit of everything. You have to in a small town. You have to do a little bit of everything, yeah.
You do these days. All right, located right there on the square. You can't miss them, and it's the pretty side of the square so far.
That's
There's
right,
that number, 232-2310. You may not need an attorney today, but keep that number close at hand, because when you do, you're going to want to talk to someone right away. How soon can someone get in to talk to you for a consultation?
Well, you know, for example, today I probably have 7 or 8 appointments, but they're 30-minute appointments, so I can work somebody in just about every day, and in the next few days I can work people in.
All right, don't forget, if you're closing on a house, Bill Mathews would love to help you with that. All right, getting ready. Can you believe all these kids are up this early?
I can't believe it. Yeah.
We forgot to tell them they don't have to go to school today.
No.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. All right, Joseph, what do you have?
Well, we are excited because we've got some special guests here today from Athens Bible School. So I'm going to just kind of go around and let you guys say your names, and then we're going to talk about what your project is and what you do.
My name's Luke Vanderwall.
My name is Chase Harbin.
Andrew Adams.
Austin Britnell.
Brooks Ullery.
Good deal. And you guys are part of, it seems like my microphone is going out. You guys are part of the Athens Bible School robotics team. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And is this a project that you do every year?
Yes, sir.
And your competition's coming up kind of soon?
November 7th.
November 7th. So have you ever won this competition before?
A few times. Different categories of it. There's a lot of different aspects to it. There's the robot competition, but there's also marketing competitions. There's a notebook that gets scored, and that all goes towards the best award. And that's kind of like the overall thing you want to get. But we've won the robotics competition several times. We have hundreds of awards. They give out awards for practically everything.
Everything. So you guys are kind of the seniors of the team, or are you actually seniors in high school?
Well, Well, we're juniors, but we're the oldest ones on the team.
So you've been involved a little longer than some of the other folks.
Yes, sir.
So is this just like a prototype, or is this the one you'll compete with?
This is our prototype, and we'll build a completely different robot, but on the same concept.
So I'm not an engineer, but so this is like a working prototype that you test out some of the components and the gears. And is this actually a small computer on here?
Yes, sir. That's a small computer on there.
So that's a small computer on. So this is not a computer that you can search the internet with. This is the computer that controls the gears and the motors, or what?
Yes, sir. It drives the robot, and we can even drive it for you today if you want.
I would love to see that. Yes. Jamie, can you get a shot of the robot? So who's going to operate it? You've got now that is a video game remote that you have changed over to make it to control the robot. Well, let's see. Now, can it take Jamie's shoes off? Okay, so if his shoe were on the floor, you could pick it up. Well, let's just see how it runs on the floor here. I'm excited to see this. Wow. Look at that. Let me get over here.
There's a component. Okay. So this is how in the game, there's a little piece that you would scoop up this, and then you would pick it up.
Wow, you turned it up on its end. That's good.
And then there's a piece that for a tube that we'll pick up that closes on and latches it in place. On the
Gotcha.
other side, there's another arm that can open and close and also twist.
Wow, I'm impressed. I'll be honest. Now I'm curious. I'm seeing some things on there that look familiar to me. Approximately how many household items did you tear apart to build this with?
Actually, none, because we kind of had a stockpile of parts laying around. So
no household products. So you didn't get some of Mom's stuff or Dad's stuff out of the garage. These are stuff you had laying around as part of your team.
yes, sir.
Gotcha. So November the 7th, you guys will be competing. Now, where do you go? Is this just in Huntsville that you compete?
We were doing it in Decatur at Calhoun, but due to prior commitments, we had to move to Little Rock. So we'll be competing in Little Rock.
Wow, Little Rock, Arkansas. So will the entire team go on the trip?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. Do you want to give a shout out to your mentor? I'm sure he's been a little bit of help.
Yes, sir. Mr. Scott Britnell, and he's been a lot of help to us, and a lot of other parents have been there to support us. And
Good deal. Well, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. Thanks, guys, for bringing the robot up. I'm going to go over here, Jamie, to the kitchen and get some of these other folks' names that are also part of the team. But so, Dusty, you're not part of the team? Okay. So you guys just give me your names as I come across.
Dawson Newton.
John Paul,
Elliot Adams.
Brendan Butler.
Leela Ball,
Jonathan Stanford.
Jordan Hudson.
David Strauss.
Good deal. What a team. And their mentor is over here kind of in support. So, Jamie, we haven't been able to talk them into eating any pizza. Maybe if we put the robot in the floor. That's true.